the same way that most of you has rejected wealth into your life, happiness into your lives, abundance into your lives, love into your lives. Hello guys, welcome to DK Uncovered. My name is Kwame. So in today's video, we'll be talking about how you can be morally right but mentally wrong. Now this video was inspired by two things. I saw a video on YouTube by Reverend Ike. He was talking about why it's important to have a positive self-identity. And there was a bit where he was explaining why a lot of people are morally right but mentally wrong. And a few days ago, my mate and I were having a conversation. I think someone must have done something for him. This person is always inspiring us to do good in life. But for some reason, this person seems to be where he started. He doesn't seem to go ahead in life. He's always unlucky. He doesn't attract good things into his life. So my mates were always saying the lie. They always say bad things happen to good people, a lot of good people. Even a lot of religious people we know, right? Their action shows they are good people. They're always helping people. But how come these people seem to be unlucky all the time? Right? Financially, they are facing a lot of financial difficulties. They work hard. It's not like they don't work hard. A lot of them work hard, but for some reason they are still where they are. And this is a question I've been asking my mates, my older mates, some of my family members, people older than me, right, about this. And most of the answers I got was, oh, maybe these people are bad people behind, obviously when they get home, behind closed doors, they are bad people. But when they come into the world, they pretend they are good people. That made sense to me at that time. But recently, I kind of understood why a lot of people, even you could say us, we don't get the results we want in life, right? But anyway, so most importantly, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification button. I post on Sundays and Wednesdays. If you want to see most of my videos like this, make sure you hit the notification button. Share this video to your friends, your family, even strangers. I need your support. Share it on every social media platform you've got. I need more people to see this video because most of our videos we post here, right, it's always with good information. We are always inspiring people. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's go. So like I was saying, you can be morally right but mentally wrong. Or let's put it this way. Why is it that a lot of good people never seems to be doing well? Well, in my life anyway, I've seen a lot of good people and they never seem to go ahead in life. Right, and I know most of you probably can think of someone that is a good person, but they never seem to be attracting good things into his or her life. Their health is not really that good, right? Their finance is not good either. You know what I mean? They seem to be attracting a certain type of partner into their lives. They seem to be attracting a certain type of friends into their lives. People that are constantly bringing them down, constantly. Their life is just negative. Full of negativity. You can even call them negative. Your whole life negative, fam. Even us, we can even say that we put our 100 in something, right? There's something that we know we want. We will put our 100 in it, but we don't get the results. We get the opposite. We are constantly getting the complete opposite of it, and we wonder why is that. And so it leads to us bringing ourselves down even more. We feel like, oh, there's no point. I must just give up. You know what I mean? Certain type of people are the only type of people that can make it. People like us, there's no point. Like those dreams is just an illusion, right? The dreams and your goals is just an illusion, so you just give up. You attract, in terms of health as well, you're constantly ill. You're constantly getting cold. You're constantly getting headaches. You're constantly getting whatever, right? That most people are attracting anyway these days. It makes you feel like, so is that what you're here to attract or to offer in life? Nothing. It can be really frustrating. I've been there before where sometimes you just feel like it will be better off if you die. Because you have nothing to offer. People are just constantly looking at you like, you know what I mean? You are nothing, like, you're nothing. It can be really frustrating. So you're constantly viewing yourself in a certain way. You're constantly putting yourself down. You're not trying because of, well, how you view yourself, so you're not trying at all. It can be really frustrating. A few months ago, I'll get to that one. I was in the same situation. Things are changing now. When I started changing the things that I need to change, when I started when I realized the reasons, since I've seen that things have started changing. And I wish I knew this few years ago. When I was even in high school, I wish I knew this. Because I could have been probably in a better place. And most of you that know about what I'm going to talk about is really obvious. We probably wished that they knew this long time ago. Dr. Vincent Norman Peale, even I think one of his quotes, he says something similar like that. It dawned upon me much later in life or something like that. He was saying something like that. And I'm thinking, yeah, my staff said the same thing before. Even if you have no interest, right, in what I'm going to say, and you just feel like this is not the reason for a lot of people, a lot of us are attracting the complete opposite of what we want in life. Even look into it. Just spend 5 minutes of your day and look into it every day. It is really frustrating, man. Like, I know how much a lot of people are trying. And I know how we are always trying in this life, and we don't seem to get what we want. I know it is frustrating. I speak to people, like I said, a lot of talented people, educated people, a lot of people with good grades, good degrees. Intellectually, they are really good. When I speak to them, and I could see the frustration, lack of self-confidence that have just gone. Their confidence is just gone now. They're speaking with emotions that like, I should be doing better. I've tried, man, but I just don't know. Sometimes I want to cry for them, you know what I mean? I want to cry for them. And I've been there before, man. Like I was saying, a few months ago, I'll finish my 12-hour shift, I'll come home and there's no food at home. I'll drink tea. Just tea, you know. That'll be my dinner. But I was working really hard. I was getting enough money, the good money. But for some reason, the money would just slip away. People say lack of savings and all that. No. It's not just that. For some reason, I'll have bills coming from here. The next bill will come. You have to pay for this. You have to pay for that. You have to pay for that. I'm like, where did all this bill come from? In one of my videos, I was talking about I was constantly trying to overcome porn addiction. It wasn't easy. I'll try, and I'll still come back down. I'll just go back to the normal where I started. Wake up with tons of headaches. I'll have so many headaches when I'm working. I'll be angry at myself. I know I've been there. It's frustrating. But it's really simple. That we are all where we are is because we become what we think about. We become what we think about. Bob Proctor was like what? Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you hold it in your hands. Marcus Aurelius was like what? A man's life is what his thoughts make of it. Ralph Waldo Emerson. A man is what he thinks about all day long. William James. This is the greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering the attitude of mind. Dr. Vincent Norman Peale was like what? Change your thoughts and you will change your world. Buddha was like what? All that we are is the result of our thoughts. And it is true. We are all where we are because of something that we thought about in the past. A joke that we made about ourselves in the past that has shaped our life, that has molded our life. The things that the negative things we said about money is the reason why we are not attracting money. Your anger, fear, frustration, worry, and all those things, right? Especially anger is the reason why you're attracting a certain type of illness into your life. Your health is constantly decreasing. How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? Sit down. Have you sat down and just reevaluate yourself and think or see what goes on in here on a daily basis? When I'm speaking to all these people, I'm saying talented people, I'll ask them, how do you see yourself? Who do you think you're going to be? And they'll be like, I don't know, man. And Sometimes I'll tell them, they will tell me what they truly want. And I'm like, you can do it. You can do this. Right? Just set goals and do one. They'll be like, yeah, but I don't know, man. You know, I don't think it's possible, man. I know people too. I know a friend, money slips away from him all the time. But he's constantly saying, oh, money is so important, or money is the root of all evil, or the system, right? The system is created to keep some people financially, some people broke and some people rich. The rich people are constantly controlling the world, so the rest are not going to make it. Him and his all these beliefs, I get that, I understand where they all come from. But if you have a negative attitude towards money, what makes you think that you're going to get money? What makes you think that? And I know when I speak to him, I could tell money slips away from him all the time. But because of his ego, I can't explain to him, because he will find a reason to argue. So I just shut up all the time. But I know why money is slipping away from him constantly. When I was going through that a few months ago, right, I took my time and went back into my books. I went back to my shelf and started reading the books that I have, right, listened to the audio, and I realized that few years ago, I remember 4 years ago, people might think that's not the reason, but I remember 4 years ago, with those times I used to go to church constantly, and obviously church in the Bible, it doesn't even say it that way. It's the pastors and other people that are teaching it that way. They believe the love of money is the root of all evil. Money is not important. Our time here is not important. The spiritual world is more important. So I just feel like, well, money and all this why should I really be going after it? It's not important. When I die, I'm going to go to a better place. So when I wasn't attracting all those things, and when money was just slipping out of my hand, paying bills all the time, bill coming out of nowhere, I understood like the reason why. I was like, oh wow, this is something that I was saying constantly to myself every day, over and over again. And it's the same thing. If you believe that you're not going to be who you want to, or if you see yourself as someone that is not good enough, you're going to attract that. A man is what he thinks about all day long. It's true. It's not even just about how you see yourself, but even how you see others. If you're envious about someone, what makes you think you're going to be successful? What makes you think you're going to achieve your goals? No, you build a wall around you. See, the power, or your subconscious mind, has no limitations. It can give you everything you want. It can give you everything you want. Once you decide, and once you start building images, once you decide on what you want, and you start building images of the person you want to be, and hold that image constantly, and just take actions towards it, you see that you'll be getting closer to your goal. You see that good things will all of a sudden be coming into your life. So you might call it that's luck, or how did that happen? But it's just a universal law. We must control our thinking. The same thoughts, right? See, if you don't control our mind, the world will control your mind for you. Or your mind will run wild on you. It's like driving a car. If you don't control it, where is the car going to go? Just run into a ditch. It's the same thing as your mind. If you don't control it, it will just run into a ditch. It will run into wherever it wants to go. One of El Nightingale's recording was saying something about, if you think in negative terms, you would achieve negative results. If you think in positive terms, you attract positive things into your life. Right? So if you're constantly thinking about nothing, if you're not thinking about anything, if you're letting your mind run wild on you, you become nothing in life. But if you decide on what you want, this is who I want to be, right? I'm going to write it down, even in a letter form. Write your goals down. This is who I'm going to be, and then I can achieve it. You don't just say it though. You take action towards it. Ideas are worthless without actions. How do you see yourself? Watch your tongue. Watch the things you're saying constantly to money, to your health, to people. Because everything that you're saying or everything you're doing to people, You see, actions, I'm not saying that, okay, first of all, I'm not saying that your actions is not going to give you blessings, but it can't just be your actions that is going to attract the good things into your life. Your thoughts plays probably 95 or even 99.9% of your success. Everything in this world right now, all the artworks, everything started off with an imagination. The same way you could build a certain type of imagination of the person you want to be, the wealth, the success, abundance, love, prosperity, certain type of people into your life through your imagination. You can alter your life by altering your attitude of mind. So if you see yourself as a certain type of person, negative or positive, you're constantly altering your life. That's why it's so important that whatever you're thinking about right now, you think about it in the future, where you think about it in the future. I'm not saying that, daydream, but I'm saying you still have to see yourself as the person you want to be. So then now you start acting, walking and talking, you know what I mean? And conducting yourself as the person you want to be. Once you can master here, treating people in a nice way will follow anyway, because you've already mastered here. You're controlling your thoughts properly. Now, I mean, people will be like, oh, this person is the reason why I'm not ahead. It's not the person. You've given power to that person. No, it's not the person, it's you. Everything starts from the inside. It's you, your thoughts. Anyway, there's a book I was reading called Magic of Believing, right, by Claude Bristol. Most of you have probably read it before. But there was a bit where he was saying, there's a doctor called Dr. Alexander Cannon, and he was like, well, a man can grow a leg back like a crab can grow a claw. But the mind of man has rejected the possibility. Now, I believe we can actually do it. Once you understand the mind and how the universe works, I believe we can do that. We can grow our hand back. We can do all those things. But guess what? Our mind has rejected it. The same way that most of you has rejected wealth into your life, happiness into your lives, abundance into your lives, love into your lives. The same way. You need to reevaluate yourself, reevaluate your life, and just start, even if you have to go back into your childhood and think about the things that you are able to do as a child, right? And think, whoa, I was able to do this as a child, then I can do that now. I was a happy person as a child. What made me such a happy person? I can come back, I can be a good, happy person then. I can accomplish all the things that I want to do. See, like Reverend said, if you don't have your own positive self-identity, or someone who will create an identity for you. Minorities, I'm a black person, yes, I know. We black people, we feel like there's always someone against us. We can't go ahead because of white people. We can't go ahead because of the system. I understand that there's certain things that is going on there. But once you start to create all these limitations around you, you can't go ahead. I remember one of my Asian friends asked me this way. I said Asian, so you lot know there's actually a different race in right. I was talking about this. He was like, bro, I see black people are one of the most talented people. And I mean, one of the smartest people. But how comes they don't seem to go ahead? And we were talking about it's through suggestions and all that. And it's through suggestions and suggestions. And at the same time, it's through the things that we say. We feel like there's always someone that is stopping us. Once you have that mentality, you're not going to go ahead. Because your thoughts, you always feel like, whoa, I'm black, my color is always going to stop me because of these people. I'm not saying that we should ignore what is going on in society. I'm just saying once you build all these things around you, once you start creating all these limitations around you, you're never going ahead in life. No matter how many talents you have, you will not go ahead because you've built these limitations in your mind. Even if you become successful, you'll probably end up losing your wealth because you have these limitations. I mean, we've allowed our mind to run wild on us. Another thing too I want to say is there's people that are constantly, for example, For example, it's important that we are careful of the things we view as well. For example, let's say there's an accident down the road, and you see, oh, there's a violent scene going on right down the road, and you see everyone stop and look at it. And whilst we are looking at it, we are building images in our heads. Oh, what if it was me? We start imagining ourselves being that victim. Well, since you're thinking about it and you're living in fear, your emotions and your thoughts are going to come together and manifest in your life. It might not be now, it might be 30 years from now, it might be 40 years, 50 years from now. And you end up being in the same situation. Reverend Nice recording, he was saying that a woman was found dead in her house, right? And I think they found some newspapers that she's kept over the years. And on the newspaper is people that have died similar to the way she died. And it's the same thing. See, the things that we view to, the mind is so, it's always kind of attracted to negative things, bad things. Your mind is attracted to that. So imagine if you're sitting in front of a TV most of your time, sitting on TV all the time, just viewing all what is going on, violence scenes, the crime scenes, and whatever, the live violence and all those things. I don't know, talking about saying race, turning to the news and all that. You're constantly watching it. Right, and you're now sitting there wondering why you're not going ahead, why you're attracting this same type of people, same type of lifestyle into your life. You're wondering it. Well, guess what? It's the thing that you're viewing, the music you're listening to. Your mind is attracted to those things. That's why it's important to program yourself and have good, affirmations and recordings. You know what I mean? Your headphones, you should be using it to listen to things that will program you to success, will program you to the place you want to be in life. So all these people that are doing good things in their lives, right, but they seem to not attract good things into their lives, is because of their thoughts. How do they see themselves? Do they have a positive self-identity about themselves? Probably not. Nine times out of 10, they don't. Most people don't. That's why they are not attracting the things they want. They're always probably thinking about, oh, I'm going to catch cold, I'm going to attract this, I'm going to attract all those bad things. They build image in their head, the same way that a lot of successful people build an image in their head that this is who I want to be and I'm going to work towards it. The same way that a lot of failures do, or people that with bad health have built this same type of image in their head that, okay, what if this happens to me? What if I become this? What if I become this? What if I lose my son? What if I lose my daughter? What if I lose my partner? What if my partner is cheating? What if all those things they built an image in their heads. So when they attracted, they don't understand how they attracted it. Well, guess what? Your most dominant thought is about that. Job in the Bible did the same thing. He was a good person. He was a religious man. But for some reason, he still ended up, not losing his kids, losing his partner, having all these diseases around him. And one thing he said was, the thing that I feared the most, has come onto me. See, it's the same thing. The thing that he feared, he attracted it. So the things that you fear, the things that you worry about, your anxiety and all those things, you're attracted into your lives. So don't sit down there and wonder why you're going through this. I'll keep this video here where we are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something out of this, right? Don't forget to like and subscribe as well and hit the notification button. I post on Sundays and Mondays, so Sundays and Wednesdays. So it's important that you support me. You know what I mean? And we need more people to see this. Share this on every social media platform, and even to strangers. Like I said, share it everywhere you go. Yeah. Thank you for your support, and thank you for watching this to the end as well. I really appreciate it. Take care.